What if the secret to aging gracefully is not hidden in a medicine bottle, but in a fruit bowl? Namaste. I'm Dr. Arjun Mehra, a geriatric physician who spent the last 3 decades caring for our elders, not just treating their illnesses, but helping them live stronger, longer, and more joyfully. Aging is a privilege, but it does come with its challenges. Slower metabolism, weaker immunity, joint pain, memory, fog. Sound familiar? But here's the good news. Nature has quietly gifted us tools to slow down these changes, tools that are colorful, delicious, and right within our reach. Yes, I'm talking about fruits. Not just any fruits, but 5 special ones, each packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that science says can help fight inflammation, boost brain power, improve heart health, and even make your skin glow from within. Over the next few minutes, I will walk you through these 5 anti-aging heroes, from the juicy strawberry to the mighty blueberry, and show you how to include them in your daily life. You don't need fancy supplements or expensive treatments. Sometimes, the best medicine grows on trees, so stay with me till the end. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with someone you love. 1. Strawberry, a heart-shaped guardian of youth. Let's begin our journey with a fruit that looks like a symbol of love, the strawberry. It's red, heart-shaped, sweet, and juicy. But what most people don't realize is that this little fruit is more than just a romantic dessert. It's a powerful guardian of your health and your youth. When I was visiting a retirement community in Pune last month, I met Auntie Preeti, a lively 72-year-old who swears by her daily bowl of strawberries. Her skin glows, her energy is vibrant, and she walks faster than people half her age. When I asked her secret, she smiled and said, "1 bowl of strawberries every morning, doctor. It's my morning prayer." At first, I smiled politely, but the more I looked into it, the more I realized. Auntie Preeti was right. Strawberries are rich in vitamin C, one of the most essential vitamins for seniors. Just 1 cup gives you more than your entire daily requirement. This powerful antioxidant supports your immune system, helps repair tissues, and plays a big role in collagen production, which keeps your skin supple and youthful. But the magic doesn't stop there. Strawberries also contain manganese, a mineral many seniors are low on. Manganese is critical for healthy brain function and helps protect nerves, something that becomes more important as we age. For our elder women especially, strawberries provide another bonus. They are a great source of folate, vitamin B9, which supports brain health and reduces the risk of stroke. For younger women, folate is essential during pregnancy, but even for those past childbearing years, it plays a role in mood balance and memory. Have you ever struggled with constipation or sluggish digestion? Then strawberries might be your friend. They're full of dietary fiber, which helps regulate bowel movements and feed the good bacteria in your gut. And remember, your gut health is directly connected to your immunity and mood. But what truly makes strawberries a superhero in the world of anti-aging is their unique set of antioxidants: anthocyanins, ellagic acid, and quercetin. These compounds help reduce oxidative stress, the silent damage that builds up in our bodies over time and leads to chronic illnesses like heart disease, arthritis, and even Alzheimer's. In one study published in the Journal of Nutrition, elderly adults who consumed strawberries regularly showed reduced markers of inflammation and better cognitive function. That means sharper thinking, better memory, and a stronger heart. Strawberries also help fight bad cholesterol, LDL, and improve blood vessel flexibility, reducing the risk of high blood pressure and heart attacks. And let's talk about beauty, shall we? Thanks to their vitamin C and antioxidants, strawberries help maintain skin elasticity, reduce wrinkles, and speed up wound healing. So yes, while we can't stop time, we can slow down its visible effects, and strawberries are one delicious way to do it. Now, you might ask, but Dr. Mehra, are strawberries too sweet for people with diabetes? Great question. Strawberries have a low glycemic index, which means they don't cause big spikes in blood sugar when eaten in moderation. In fact, pairing them with a small handful of almonds or a spoon of Greek yogurt can further stabilize your sugar levels. It's a perfect mid-morning or evening snack. And unlike processed sweets or sugary desserts, strawberries come with fiber, vitamins, and healing compounds, all working together to protect your body. Before we move on, here's a simple tip. Wash strawberries well, but don't soak them too long, and eat them fresh. Avoid syrup-packed or candied versions. Just 5-7 strawberries a day can already make a difference. So next time you're at the market, pick up a box of these red gems, and remember, you're not just buying fruit, you're investing in your health. 2. Orange. The sunshine shield. Let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you peeled an orange and felt that burst of citrusy aroma fill the air? There's something nostalgic about oranges, isn't there? For many of us, it brings back memories of school tiffin breaks or a quick, refreshing snack during hot afternoons. But what if I told you that this childhood favorite is also one of your strongest allies in aging gracefully? Yes, I call it the sunshine shield. Not just because of its vibrant color, but because it protects and energizes your body like the morning sun. Last winter, I visited a patient, Uncle Rajan, in Lucknow, who was recovering from fatigue and poor skin tone. His daughter started giving him one orange every morning, just one. And within weeks, there was a noticeable difference. His energy improved, his digestion felt lighter, and his skin had a natural glow. Curious? Let me explain why. A treasure chest of vitamin C. One medium-sized orange provides over 100% of your daily vitamin C requirement. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that helps boost immunity, repair tissues, and support collagen production. For older adults, this is critical. Collagen keeps our skin firm and youthful and also supports joint health. And here's something many people forget. Vitamin C also helps your body absorb iron, which is essential for preventing tiredness and muscle weakness. If you've been feeling dull or your legs often feel heavy, your orange might just be a gentle healer. B. Vitamins and brain energy. Oranges aren't just about vitamin C, they're also rich in B-complex vitamins, including folate. This is essential for healthy brain function and the formation of red blood cells. For seniors, folate helps reduce the risk of stroke, improves mental clarity, and supports mood balance. In fact, regular orange consumption has been linked in studies to lower risk of age-related cognitive decline. So if you're concerned about forgetfulness or mental fog, your morning orange could be a tasty solution. Heart and blood pressure. Support. Oranges contain a good amount of potassium, which helps balance blood pressure and supports proper muscle function. Potassium works like a natural relaxant for your blood vessels, keeping them soft and flexible. And don't forget the fiber. Oranges provide about 3 grams per fruit. This fiber not only aids digestion but also helps lower bad cholesterol, LDL, reducing the risk of heart disease. Plus, oranges are hydrating. They're nearly 87% water, making them a great way to gently replenish fluids, especially helpful for seniors who don't always feel thirsty but need to stay hydrated. Glowing skin, fewer wrinkles. We often spend money on fancy creams, but real beauty starts from the inside. Oranges are full of flavonoids and carotenoids, antioxidants that protect your skin from UV damage, free radicals, and pollution. They help your skin heal faster, stay more elastic, and reduce the appearance of fine lines. And here's something many women in their 60s and 70s ask me, "Doctor, how can I make my skin less dull?" I often smile and say, start with what's in your fruit basket. Oranges, my friends, are nature's brightening serum. Juice versus whole fruit, the big mistake. Now, before you run to squeeze that orange into a glass, let me pause you. Orange juice is not the same as a whole orange. Juicing removes the fiber and concentrates the sugar. It causes your blood sugar to spike more quickly, especially dangerous if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Eating the whole fruit is always better. You get the fiber, the nutrients, and the slower sugar release, which means more energy and less crash. Pro tip: pair your orange with a source of healthy fat or protein, like a few almonds, a boiled egg, or Greek yogurt. This combination further stabilizes blood sugar and makes for a balanced snack. A quick story. One of my viewers, Auntie Kusum from Chennai, sent me a message. She had stopped eating oranges for years, thinking they were too acidic. But after reintroducing just one orange in the mid-morning, alongside a handful of peanuts, her digestion improved and she felt less bloated. It's these small changes that often bring the biggest results. If you're enjoying this journey through nature's medicine cabinet, don't forget to like this video, share it with your family, and subscribe to our channel. I read every comment, and I'd love to know, which fruit brings back your best childhood memory? Coming up next, we'll dive into a tropical treasure that's small in size but mighty in benefits, the nutrient-packed kiwi. Stay with me, and let's discover how this fuzzy fruit could be your new best friend. 3. Pineapple. The spiky surprise. Have you ever taken a bite of pineapple and instantly felt like you were transported to a tropical vacation? The sweet, juicy taste, the refreshing tang, it's the kind of fruit that brightens up any day. But as we grow older, especially past our 60s, it's important to look beyond just the flavor and ask, what is this fruit actually doing to my body? Let's begin with a confession. I used to enjoy pineapple with salt and chili powder as an afternoon treat. It was something my grandmother prepared when I came back from school. Spicy, sweet, a little messy. For many of us, pineapple carries joyful childhood memories. But if you're over 60 and dealing with fatigue, joint pain, or erratic blood sugar levels, it might be time to take a closer look. You see, pineapple is often praised for its vitamin C and bromelain, an enzyme believed to help with inflammation. That part is true. Bromelain does have some anti-inflammatory benefits, especially when extracted and concentrated. But here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. In its natural form, bromelain can sometimes irritate the stomach lining, especially for seniors with sensitive digestion. Have you ever eaten too much pineapple and felt a burning sensation on your tongue or in your throat? That's bromelain in action, breaking down protein, even your own. Now imagine what that could do to a stomach that's already prone to acidity, bloating, or inflammation. Not so pleasant, right? And let's talk about sugar. 1 cup of pineapple contains about 16 grams of sugar and 21 grams of carbohydrates. That's quite a bit for one snack. Worse, pineapple has a glycemic index ranging from 59 to 66, which means it can spike your blood sugar quickly. If you're managing diabetes or pre-diabetes, this is not something to take lightly. Many of my patients, like Mr. Rajan, a retired railway officer from Pune, used to eat a bowl of pineapple every evening thinking it was a light snack. He couldn't understand why he was waking up with stiff knees and low energy. When we looked closely at his routine, we realized it wasn't just about the quantity, but also the timing and the combination of food. Pineapple on an empty stomach can be harsh. Combine that with no protein or healthy fat, and it's a recipe for sugar crashes, inflammation, and muscle fatigue. But let me be clear, I'm not here to demonize pineapple. It's not a villain, it's simply a fruit that needs to be understood and respected. So how can we enjoy pineapple wisely after 60? Here are a few simple but powerful tips. Choose fresh over canned. Canned pineapple often comes soaked in syrup, doubling its sugar content. Eat small portions, a few slices, not a whole bowl. Pair it with some protein like a handful of peanuts or a few cubes of paneer. Avoid eating it on an empty stomach. Have it as part of a larger meal or after something with fiber. Watch your body's signals. If you feel bloated, fatigued, or experience joint stiffness after pineapple, it may be worth taking a break and seeing if symptoms improve. For those of you taking blood thinners or medications for high blood pressure, keep in mind, Bromelain may enhance the effect of those drugs, leading to bruising or slower healing. Always speak to your doctor if you're on medication and regularly eating pineapple. Now, you may ask, should I just stop eating pineapple entirely? Not necessarily. Like many things in life, it's not about cutting out, but about balancing. If you love pineapple, enjoy it in moderation and with awareness. Food is not just about nutrients. It's about memories, comfort, and pleasure. But when you combine that pleasure with wisdom, you unlock the real secret to healthy aging. So, the next time you're tempted by that bright yellow fruit at the market, remember, pineapple is like a beautiful but spiky guest. Welcome it, but don't let it overstay its welcome. And before we move to the next fruit, let me ask, have you ever felt more tired or achy after eating something you thought was healthy? Share your experience in the comments below. I read everyone, and your story might just help someone else. If this insight has helped you look at pineapple differently, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more gentle, science-backed guidance on living your best life after 60. Up next is a fruit many of us associate with summer and celebration, but it may carry more sugar and hidden risks than we realize. Let's talk about mangoes. 4. Mango, the sweet trap. Just hearing the word makes most of us smile. That golden flesh, the intoxicating aroma, the way it drips with flavor. For many, mangoes are not just fruit, they are a season, a celebration, a memory. In India, they symbolize summer and joy. But what happens when something so delicious might quietly be contributing to our fatigue, inflammation, or muscle weakness? Namaste again. I'm Dr. Arjun Mehra, and today we're going to talk about why mangoes, despite being one of nature's most beloved gifts, may not be the innocent treat we believe them to be, especially for those of us past 60. Let's start with the basics. A single cup of ripe, sliced mango contains nearly 25 grams of sugar and about 99 calories. That's almost as much sugar as a small chocolate bar. While mangoes are also rich in vitamin A and C, the fructose content can be problematic, especially when eaten in large quantities or on an empty stomach. I recently saw a patient, Mrs. Latha from Chennai, who had developed a habit of eating a whole mango after lunch every day during summer. She thought of it as a healthy dessert. Natural, she said, but she began noticing that her legs felt heavier in the evening. She struggled with climbing stairs and even standing up after watching TV. It turned out that her blood sugar was swinging more than she realized. You see, mangoes have a moderate to high glycemic index, and when eaten without a source of fiber or protein, they can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. This spike is usually followed by a crash, and for seniors, that crash often manifests as fatigue, irritability, and in many cases, muscle weakness in the legs. But the story doesn't end there. Scientific studies show that diets high in fructose can elevate markers of systemic inflammation, particularly IL-6 and TNF-alpha, which are directly linked to joint pain and muscular deterioration. Over time, this kind of chronic low-grade inflammation contributes to sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that comes with age. Also, mangoes are low in fiber compared to other fruits. This means the sugar is absorbed more quickly into your bloodstream, putting pressure on insulin production and increasing oxidative stress. Let's not forget the hidden effects on circulation. Frequent sugar spikes can damage tiny blood vessels, especially in the legs and feet, reducing oxygen delivery and making recovery after physical activity slower. That tingling sensation or numbness in your toes, it could be an early sign of this process. And here's something many people don't know. Mango skin contains urushiol, the same chemical found in poison ivy. While not everyone is sensitive to it, for some, it can cause mild allergic reactions like swelling or tingling in the lips or mouth. In a body already prone to inflammation, even small triggers can add up. Now, I'm not here to ruin your love for mangoes. In fact, I too enjoy a few slices occasionally. But like everything else in health, the key is balance and timing. Here are a few tips for enjoying mangoes after 60. Portion wisely. Stick to a few slices, not a whole fruit. Avoid eating on an empty stomach. Have mango as part of a meal, ideally with protein or healthy fat like Greek yogurt or a small handful of almonds. Monitor your body's response. If you feel sluggish, heavy, or your legs feel weak after eating mango, that's your body speaking to you. Don't combine with other high-sugar fruits, mixing mango with pineapple or bananas. That's a sugar overload. Remember, just because a food is natural doesn't mean it's harmless. For seniors, metabolic sensitivity increases. What your body tolerated at 30, it may not at 70. So, next time you reach for a mango, do so with love, but also with wisdom. If this section resonated with you, please like the video, leave a comment sharing how mangoes make you feel, and don't forget to subscribe. Your feedback helps others find clarity and helps us continue this mission. Now, let's turn our attention to a fruit that often comes in syrupy cans or sweetened juices but can wreak havoc on blood sugar when eaten the wrong way. Let's talk about lychee. 5. Blueberry. Small but miraculous. Now, let us turn to a fruit that's not only beautiful in color, but also extraordinary in function. Blueberries. Don't let their small size fool you. These tiny, deep blue gems are among the most nutrient-dense and health-enhancing fruits you can add to your diet, especially as you journey through your 60s and beyond. Blueberries are packed with flavonoids, particularly anthocyanins, the powerful antioxidants responsible for their rich blue hue. These compounds are known to neutralize free radicals in the body, protecting cells from oxidative stress and slowing down the aging process. It's this very power that makes blueberries stand out in the world of anti-aging nutrition. But what truly makes blueberries a superfruit for seniors is their impact on brain health. Numerous studies have shown that regular consumption of blueberries can help improve memory, enhance focus, and delay cognitive decline. Imagine being able to recall names and details more clearly or focusing better during conversations or reading, simple things that greatly impact quality of life. Blueberries have even been associated with a reduced risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such a protective shield over your brain? Beyond the brain, blueberries also contribute to heart health. They help reduce levels of LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and assist in lowering blood pressure. Both of these benefits are crucial as we age, given the rising risk of cardiovascular issues. Furthermore, blueberries support the health of blood vessels, improving circulation, which in turn helps deliver nutrients and oxygen throughout the body, including to your legs and joints. What makes blueberries even more lovable is how easy they are to include in your daily routine. No peeling, chopping, or cooking needed. Just a small handful added to your morning cereal, a smoothie, or a yogurt bowl can do wonders. You can also toss them into a salad for a burst of flavor, or simply enjoy them as a midday snack. They're versatile, delicious, and require almost no preparation. Perfect for a simple, healthy lifestyle. And here's a tip. Always try to choose fresh or frozen blueberries over dried ones. While dried blueberries are tasty, they often contain added sugars and have lost some of their moisture-rich antioxidants. Fresh or frozen berries retain more of their original nutrients and provide the most benefits. Blueberries are truly nature's gift in a small package. For your brain, your heart, and your whole body. They're a gentle yet powerful ally in aging with strength and grace. So, the next time you pass by a box of blueberries in the market, pause and remember. These little berries hold the power to sharpen your mind, protect your heart, and keep your body resilient. Don't forget to like this video if you're learning something new. Comment below and tell us, do you already eat blueberries, or are you planning to start now? Share this video with a friend or family member who could use a mental boost. And of course, hit subscribe so you never miss out on more simple, natural health wisdom with me. Let's pause for a moment and reflect. When was the last time you truly thought about the power of the fruits on your plate? Not just their sweetness or color, but their deep connection to your energy, your mobility, your very ability to live life fully after 60. For many of us, we've been conditioned to believe that good health is found in medication bottles, clinic visits, and prescriptions. But sometimes, the most powerful medicine comes not from the pharmacy, but from the fruit basket on your kitchen table. Every fruit we've explored today, strawberry, orange, kiwi, pineapple, mango, and lychee, tells a different story. A story of nutrients, antioxidants, hidden risks, and healing properties. A story that reminds us of the delicate balance between nourishment and harm, between indulgence and intention. The lesson is not to fear fruit. The lesson is to know it deeply, to understand which fruit helps your heart and which one may spike your blood sugar. To learn how pairing a mango slice with some protein can make it a friend, not a foe. To know that kiwi skin holds extra fiber and that lychees should never be eaten on an empty stomach. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive. Our choices, more important, but our power to choose wisely, that remains strong. In fact, it grows stronger with wisdom, with experience, with care. You don't need extreme diets. You don't need expensive supplements. What you need is awareness, moderation, and a little bit of nature's kindness served on a plate. So, next time you reach for a fruit, ask yourself, is this just a snack? Or could this be my medicine today? If this video gave you something to think about, if it helped you see your everyday food in a new light, please hit the like button. Share it with someone you care about, someone whose legs have been feeling tired lately. And if you want more simple, natural, and empowering tips for living well after 60, subscribe to this channel. Together, let's keep rewriting the rules of aging with strength, with clarity, and yes, with the sweet healing power of fruit. I'm Dr. Arjun Mehra. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time, stay strong, stay aware, and let nature nourish you.